Hey guys, welcome back to Help I Just Robbed a Bank's podcast. This is our first episode and I am currently being very quiet because my parents are asleep. It is 5 a.m. I need to introduce my podcast. Okay guys, welcome to Help I Just Robbed a Bank's podcast with a capital P. Podcast. This is the podcast where I talk into my mic at 5 a.m. and potentially say something that'll put me on a watch list, as if I'm not on one already. Today's topic is I'm trying to think of a topic. What emotions do I have on this? We have whatever that is. That looks like I'm just like gooning. I'm just like jerking my shit. I'm okay, scared, sad. The emoji for that one is crying. So it doesn't look like I'm crying though. Angry. That looks more mildly displeased. That one I'm definitely jerking off. I won't be touching that one anytime soon. These sprites are very outdated. I made them like a year ago. My art and my persona doesn't look like this anymore. Why do I have like little antennae? I don't really like this. What is a podcast topic? Let me go on my iPad. Where is it? It's really dark in my room. It's 5:04 a.m. I'm kind of tired. I haven't gone to sleep since like 10 a.m. yesterday. I kind of burp. I just burped. Oh, it was kind of vomity. Never mind. Don't burp anymore. I kind of burned my throat. Okay. Podcast topics. I'm typing into my iPad right now. Podcast topics. Let's see. True crime. Fashion. Fitness and health. Personal finance. Sports. Tech. I don't know anything about any of these. Maybe like true crime. But, like, I can't talk about true crime without, like not enough to sound like every like, those people on Twitter that are like, oh, the liberals are gonna cancel me. The liberals, they're gonna cancel me. But, like, I don't want to sound like them. But, like, I feel like I'm gonna get canceled if I ever talk about true crime. I'm literally gonna be like those girls who sit and, like, do their makeup and, like, tickle their toes and, like, wiggle their feet at the camera. And they're like, yeah, she was, like, hashtag slayed in the murder house, and then murdered again, and then raped, and then cut up into 9 pieces, and then raped again. It's gonna be like that, but, like, way worse. Reddit, r/podcasting, podcast ideas. Why ask us? U/hungry for Danish asks, or says, why ask us? Why ask us? Ask your audience what they want to hear. But I'll feel like you don't even know what to talk about. Then don't record an episode just to record one. You should be bursting at the seams to discuss a topic, because that passion and energy. This is such like a Redditor ass comment. Why don't you figure it out, dumbass? I hate Reddit. Sometimes I don't. I like to go in there and ask questions that like no one would ever ask. Here's a question that I could shoot out into the void. So. This is a dumb question, but, you know the dice method, this is a genuine question, coming from genuine curiosity. I'm not mocking anyone, not yet, but, you know the dice method for talking to deities and, like, paganism, and, that kind of sort where you, like, talk to, like, Greek gods, or just, like, gods in general, where you, like, you roll a dice, under a 6 it's a no, over 6 it's a yes. And like a 6 is like a maybe. Could you use an 8-ball to talk to a deity of choice? I'm being so damn when I say this. Like, I genuinely just want to, like, know this. I could ask someone, like I could ask Reddit, but I'm probably going to get just, like, mauled by all the comments. This is if u/soft-bird6063 says, this is such a blanket question. What's the podcast about? Okay, dude. Okay, the original poster, like, literally deleted their ask anyway. They were probably getting mauled by everyone. It's literally someone like replied like, use ChatGPT. What is ChatGPT gonna do? I don't know. ChatGPT is only useful for certain things. They would probably give you like some dumbass like podcast ideas. I'm gonna be so honest. I'm probably not gonna edit this thing at all. I'm probably not gonna edit this like audio at all. Just probably like add some sound effects. Play a sound effect right now. Play a cool one. Okay. We're gonna go on riverside.com to see 100 plus creative podcast topics, ideas in 2025, including downloadable guide. Why would you need a downloadable guide? Why would you need a downloadable guide for a podcast? Who is genuinely, like, why would you download something for your I'm like, okay, that's like kind of a stupid thing to get heated over. Why don't you just downloadable guide for your podcast? What is the downloadable guide even supposed to do? What is in a downloadable guide? I should probably be quiet before anyone in this house wakes up. Okay. How do I choose a good topic? Evaluate your fields of interest. My interest is to... I have a field of interest, alright. Think about your target audience. My target audience is whoever clicks on this video, this shows up on their feed and they're like, what the is this? Genuinely, like, what the am I watching? Or what am I about to watch? Like, I don't know, me editing this or me posting this, put like a bunch of like weird shit in front of the, put like some weird shit in the title, and like put some weird shit in the thumbnail, and make the title, like, this is gonna be the most insufferable thing to listen to because of how much I like stall and stutter and slur. I'm choking. Hold on, I choked on my spit. Okay. Make the title like, maybe Hitler had a point, ? In parentheses, gone sexual, in more parentheses. We contacted Hitler's ghost, in more parentheses. He's low-key a chill guy. I am absolutely gonna get, like, put on a list. If I'm not already, I'm gonna be on, like, 8 different lists. I'm probably on one right now. My FBI agent, like, listening to me talk is just like, wow, this guy's a schizo. So, 18 airstrikes. Okay. Number 3. Make your podcast topic unique. I think I'm unique enough, and we're 7 minutes in. 4. Finalize your podcast topic. We're here to get the topic. And you've given us nothing, okay? You've given us nothing so far. Number 1. Behind the scenes of an industry. Try making a podcast that explores the unknown side of something you're familiar with, whether it's a movie industry or even the making of a particular TV show, the publishing industry, or the goings-on of Pacific Silicon Valley syrup. What's the Silicon Valley? We're going to be looking up Silicon Valley. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm so sad none of you guys, no one watching this can, like, see what's going on my stream. Okay, a Silicon Valley. I don't want to use the fucking air overview. That's probably such, like, a horrible... Okay, Silicon Valley, Wikipedia. It's a TV series. It's an American comedy television series created by Micah Judge, John Schuler, and Dave Krinsky. It premiered on HBO. I don't think this is what I was... Oh, Silicon Valley, Wikipedia, is a northern region in Northern California that is a global center for high technology and innovation. What does this have to do with podcasts? Okay. Number 2, take your listeners on a journey. Personal podcast ideas. Are you thinking about writing a novel, learning to skydive, or traveling across the continent? Document your experience as you go. Okay. Thinking about noveling? I was thinking about making a comic between my 2 OCs where they first meet. Technically, not where they first... If you hear the popping, it's me popping my knuckles. I'm a very stiff guy. I need to pop my bones like 8 seconds, every 8 seconds. But like where they first meet in class, because they get like paired up to like study things, and like one of them is just like, oh, this guy's gonna be such like a... normie, actually, no, they both think that. They're like, both like, oh, this guy's gonna be such like a normie. He's just a basic guy. He's so basic, and like, he's not gonna understand. He's not gonna like understand my very complex mindset of how I think the Joker was basically a beautiful metaphor of society. And then it actually turns out they're both like that. And it actually turns out in the end, they're like yaoi. This is canon. They're like actually yaoi. This is canon in the end. But yeah, that's my idea for the comic. And then like basically like one of them takes him home and like their sister is like, oh, is that your boyfriend? As a joke, because she's like Big Fujoshi, right? She Big Fu. She Big Fujo. She Big Fujo. And she's like one of those chronically online, like Fujoshi girls. And then like her brother brings the guy home and then he's like, oh, this is your boyfriend? Like, I'm gonna draw a ship art of you guys now. What am I on? What the did I smoke? Okay. Clueless, number 3. Clueless newbie and podcast ideas for beginner. Explore a topic that you know nothing about. Exciting watching Star Wars for the first time. I do not want to watch Star Wars. Oh my god, talk about reheating your nachos. Holy shit, that series is still going on. And they're like, it's been going on since like what, the 80s? Let me look this up. Like it came out when my dad was like given birth to. Well, when did Star Wars come out? 1977. I was like 10 years early with that guess, or like 10 years further with that guess. Like, holy shit. You can, the new stuff cannot be that good. I'm sorry. I've never watched Star Wars. I'm never going to watch Star Wars. It's like One Piece. Like, that thing is still going on. It can't be good. None of it can be, like, not like, actually, like, what I mean is, like, the story is still going on. There's no way, like, it's that good. And there's no way I'm watching all of that in, like 2 years, max. I'm sorry. I'm not watching or getting into Star Wars ever in my entire life. Star Trek? Maybe. Slight maybe. Only the slight maybe, because I was, like, raised around that environment. Like, my mom was a Star Trek person, not a Star Wars person. I need to shut the up before I get off track again. Number 4. Tell the same story from different points of view. Podcast story ideas. Want to start a narrative podcast with a twist? Consider using a season to narrate a single event from the point of view of everyone involved. If you want to test your writing chops, try making a fictional mystery audio drama. Keep the audience guessing about who done it. Nothing to say about that. I don't really want to do that. Number 5, documentary. Let the office be your guide. Do a study of the work of a workplace in your community. Interview bosses and employees. Take candid recordings, etc. Consider making an audio documentary about something local to you. Interview your parents, or get someone in your town to get their perspective on something that happened to them. To background research to fill out the podcast. And I like interviewing people. I interviewed my mom for a school project, and she ended up going on like, no, I'm not like on a tangent, but she ended up being like, I'm gonna binge drink, it sounds horrible out of context, but she said like, I'm gonna binge drink a 5th of vodka. Like, it was like, I'm not even gonna explain the context, it's funny without it, but she was like, I'm gonna binge drink a 5th of vodka. And then my friend started laughing, and I was like, wait, why are you laughing? Like, I know what you said is like kind of stupid, but like, why were you laughing? And he just points to the teacher, and then my teacher is just like head in hands, just like pinching the bridge of her nose, like writing down her notes, and it's like, it's stupid. It was stupid, but like yeah. Last time I interviewed someone that happened. Now I'm like kind of slightly scared of what would happen if I didn't interview and showed it to literally anyone. You saw I saw my reaction when my English teacher saw it. What do you think if I put it to billions of people on the internet? Number 6, deep dives. Get into the nitty-gritty of your topic of choice by doing the season-long deep dives. For example, Ringer's binge mode is beloved by fans for being intensely researched and deep exploration of the creator's favorite franchises and book series, from the Game of Thrones to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I burped again. Sorry. Not really. What was that? Deep dives. I watched, like, a deep dive video, but not really, about, you guys ever see that, like, let me see if I can find the YouTuber that did it. It was only an 11-minute long video that kind of covered very surface-level things. Ooh, a video on how Cinema Sins is terrible. Oh, I hated Cinema Sins since, like, they started making videos. Like, I remember ranting to my mom, like, I fucking hate Cinema Sins. It was, like, in the back of my aunt's car. And here, not to get off track, but the video was, like, on that, like, AI-generated, like, videos that are like, if the kids ran airports, the boarding passes would be chocolate bars. Like that, like, I think it's called, like, Kids United, or, like, something kids, something with kids, and it's, like, all AI-generated content of just, like, if kids ran the airport, if kids, like, ran the state fair, if kids, like, had their own theme park, stuff like that. And it was like, it's like really weird. Okay. The ones I watched were by Alexis Can't Film and Corp. Just C-O-R-P-E. Corp. Those are the ones I watched. They're only like 11, 10 minutes, but they were pretty good. And they only cover surface level stuff, but that's kind of all I needed, you know? But, like, those AI generator videos, basically. And it's like, turns out, like, all those videos that they were posted by some guy, and this guy was, like, following these accounts that were, like, kind of related for, like, being linked to Telegram channels where you can buy, like, not so great images of children being naked, which is kind of insane if you think about it. And, like, they found, and all the AI generated videos that this guy would post would just be like, always have, like, pizza mentioned. And if you know, like, cheese pizza, they would, in the videos, it would be like, and the kids would all eat pizza, or all the kids would all eat cheese pizza with the pilot. Like, the cheese pizza stands for CP, child pornography. I'm probably going to censor this in post, because I don't know how sensitive YouTube is, but I also think that the censorship of words like pornography and rape and murder are all stupid. I think we all need to be at least a little bit desensitized to things like that. And this is going to be so off track all the time, but I'm putting my 2 cents into this. I'm not saying we all should be desensitized, as in, like, we should all start, like, gooning to... Maybe I shouldn't use that word. As we should all start just, like, watching gore videos, and we should all, like, watch Serbian film or some shit. No. I think we should all be desensitized, as in, like, I can say the word murder without someone losing their fucking mind in the comments, and without, like, YouTube or TikTok or Instagram being like, guys, he said the word. Guys, he said the word. We need to fucking kill this guy. We need to take him out back, shoot him in the head. You know? Like, I'm not gonna censor myself just because someone, like, some social media platform says it, and everyone's, like, so desensitized to not being desensitized. I'm sorry. Like, I literally remember we were talking about a book where a girl gets sexually assaulted, and when we were talking about it in the Socratic seminar, a girl literally was like, he got essayed. She what now? She got what? She got what? She got essayed. She got essayed. Moment of silence. For the moment of silence. Because, like, dude, I'm so sorry. If I was a victim of sexual assault, and I heard someone talking about my case, and they were like, they got essayed. I got who and the what now? I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. The same with those, like, make a murder girls. Like, no diss to Bailey Sarian, because she kind of paved my childhood, but, like, murder makeup mystery Monday. I'm so sorry, but, like, there's no really girly pop way to talk about murder. And I feel like, I'm not saying Bailey Sarian is a good person. I'm just saying Bailey Sarian may have paved the way for a lot of bad things. Okay? She may have paved the way for, like, a lot of fucking blonde, blue-eyed white chicks to be like, and she got chopped up into 1-2 billion pieces and was S.A.'d and unalived and then tossed in a dumpster. Like, I'm sorry, but if I was like murdered and killed and, like, cannibalized on, I don't want someone to be like, he got S.A.'d and unalived and with a pew-pew. In school pew-pew, I really need to make, like, a sprite of my character, just, like, making the face I'm making right now. with like my eyes all wide. I need to like describe it to you guys. I'm like leaning forward with my head really forward and down, and my eyes are like really open, and I'm like pursing my lips out really far. You know the one. Okay. Back on track. That got so off topic for like a good solid minute. I really hope this isn't the focus of the video, for me just going on like a long rants about things that I'm slightly passionate about. Number 7, a day in the life of. Interview your mail carrier, boss, or friend to learn what their day in the life is in their particular profession. Oddly enough, people love to learn about other people's work, so that this podcast content idea could be a quirky, I don't really like that word. It's just like, not like in a way that's like, oh, the internet has like tainted the word quirky to be like this, like, I don't know, like, oh, Emily is so quirky or whatever. No, I think it's just like, you know how people don't like the word moist? Other people's moist is my quirky. Like, my quirky is your moist. When you hear the word moist and you shiver, I hear the word quirky and shiver. It's just weird. A day in the life of. I could do like a day in the life of me. I don't really do a lot. I can do me when I go to school. I could like only document my year last year, because I don't know my classes for this year. Okay, so I would wake up at 7:20. My alarm is the piano. Is the piano one? The piano? No. Play the sound. Okay. It's that. So I'd wake up to 7:20 in the a.m. to that, and I'd like kind of sit around, do nothing, just waking up on my phone, usually checking my notifications, texting my friends back, telling my mom I loved her before I killed I'm sorry. That's off topic. Maybe I should stop saying that, especially on a public domain like YouTube. But I would wake up, just kind of do my thing, do some stretches, except not actually, because I'm not that productive. I kind of just sat on my phone and brushed my teeth, and then an alarm for 7:30, yes, alarm for like 7:30 or 7:40 would go off. Actually, no, I've got the whole routine messed up. Okay, wait, no, I lied. I'd have an alarm for 6:40. That's when I'd wake up, text everyone, check my notifications, and then the alarm for 7:20 would go off, and then I'd get up out of bed, brush my teeth, brush my hair, put on clothes, put on deodorant. Then alarm for 7:30 would go off, just in case I didn't hear the one for 6:40 or 7:20. And then I'd be like, getting my stuff ready still, and then an alarm for 7:40 would go off. Because I'm stupid, and sometimes I sleep in. And then an alarm for 7:55 would go off when I'm literally on my way to school by like 7:45. Like, I'm literally down the street. I'm crossing the road. I've walked like a half a mile. Not half a mile. Maybe like, I've walked a couple feet. I'm like 5 minutes away from school, and an alarm for 7:55 goes off. Because again, I'm stupid, and sometimes I sleep in really far. And I like wake up at like 8 in the morning, and have to walk to school at like 2 p.m. Here's something I used to do. I used to sleep until like, when I was in the 7th grade, and I was like, I wouldn't say like I'm at my lowest, but like it was when I was like kind of schizo. I would like wake up at like 10 p.m. or 10 a.m., not 10 p.m. Wake up at 10 a.m. and then just kind of get up and go to school like at 10 p.m. And the front desk lady would be like, did you just get here? Like, did you just wake up? And I kind of just like looked at her, like really heavy eye bags, and just like kind of nod and like, yeah, I woke up like 5 minutes ago. And she's like, you really need to get to school on time. I remember once she was like, okay, can you maybe tomorrow try and make it to school at least before like 10? And then I showed up to school at like 9:30. Sorry, that's not funny. But it was kind of funny at the time, because she laughed at me. She's like, I mean, you made it before 10. Here's your pass, I guess. You just like passed the class, and you're back on track. And I get to like the front, kind of like not the front of the school, but like a path, like a trail, like near the school. That's where all the kids, that's where all like the stoner kids and all the vapors would go to smoke. And I would kind of just like hang around that area, just because it's like 7:50 something, and like school doesn't start until like 8:20. So I'd kind of just sit there, because my friends would hang around those people, and those people were kind of nice. So like we just kind of like, I just kind of hang out, and then I'd walk to school with my friend sometime, or like several of them. Friends, yeah, friends, sure. And it's complicated, or at least it's complicated. It's a very one-sided, complicated relationship. I have very complex feelings about everyone in my life, but I'd walk to school with them, and then I'd like leave them to go to class, and then first period is advocacy. Don't even know what we do in there. Usually just a slideshow, and then just like we kind of fuck off and do our own thing. But then, and then second period, our periods would change throughout the semester. Like semester 1, we have a set of class. Semester 2, we have a second set of class. So I'm just gonna go for like semester 2 and 4. I'd go to woodshop class. We made a lot of cool stuff in there. We made this thing that's like a mug tree that you like kind of put your mugs on. I'll put in a photo if I have it, or if I'm like willing enough to get up and take a photo. You're supposed to hang your mugs on it, but I used to like hang my necklaces and like bracelets because I have a serious problem about hoarding. That's only a half joke. I don't really wear a lot of necklaces anymore, or at least I don't like wear them as much as I used to. I don't even think I wore necklaces that much. I think I'd usually just wear like a rosary and then like call it a day. But like I like to collect necklaces, I guess. We made that in woodshop, and it was really, really cool. It was kind of fun. And then after second period, it is long passing period where I'd hide in the bathroom stall to go on my phone. And then after long passing period, I would go to gym class, and then I'd get changed because I have to for the grade, I guess. And then, oh yeah, they'd also like call my parents if I don't put on like the right gym clothes. I kind of sucked. And then I'd go to gym, get changed, come back, and then put my bag away, and we'd do our stupid warm-up. I fucking hate that warm-up. Oh my god, I hated that warm-up so much. They'd make us like do jumping jacks to like music that was trending in like 2017, and then like push-ups, and like they made us do this step touch thing. I like have it burned into my like skull. Step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, and grapevine to the left, clap, then back to the right, clap, and step, touch, step, touch, step, touch. I'm sorry. The clap wasn't actually in there. They didn't say clap, but we like knew to clap at the end of the grapevine. Hated that thing. And then they'd make us do stretches and stuff, and then we'd like play like ultimate frisbee. I don't know. Frisbee's actually kind of fun, but not when it's like competitive. Like I kind of just like throwing things and catching things. Like it's fun. One of the gym teachers said I had a really good frisbee throw, and that kind of like boosted my ego a little bit. Like I don't know. Like it made me feel like I could get a girlfriend at one point in my life. But after gym class, I'd like grab my stuff and like go to science class, and then I'd go to science class and just sleep. Genuinely, I literally would just sleep. Like, that was my sleeping period. I did not get a good grade in that class. I did not try in that class. I'm gonna be so honest. Like, I did the bare minimum. I think I got, like, a decent grade. I think I got, like a C minus or something. But again, that was, like, bare minimum. Like, I didn't do in that class. And it was, like, came to the group projects, because, like, everyone in that class was, like, genuinely retarded. And then, like, we'd have, like, an instruction manual with, like, all the supplies set out. And then someone would grab it and read it and be like, what are we supposed to do? 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 Guys, I don't know what to do. Guys, I don't know what to do. Guys, you know what to do. And it's like, please, like, can you read the fucking instruction manual? I would literally like just grab it from them. Like, I'm a very socially awkward person in real life. This is like probably a big shock after watching 28 minutes of me just talking to a microphone about absolute nonsense. But like, I don't talk a lot in real life. Like, if you meet me in my school, or like if you meet me in real life, I'm probably just gonna stare at you like a idiot. Just like stare at you like a complete idiot. Like just drilling and like pray on. Like I'm probably just gonna like stare at you like that, and then just like kind of like be like awkwardly talk to you, like super awkward. Like, I'm very awkward, but I like kind of like silently and very awkwardly grab the like supplies and instruction manual from them and just kind of do it myself. Like, this isn't even me being like, oh, I'm so much better than everyone else. Like, I'm so dead ass. Like, there were like a select group of people who would actually like participate in it, and that was like 25% of the class. The other half would just like kind of fuck around and do nothing. Anyways, I'd sleep through that, and then I'd get up, go to lunch. The lunch that was very mid. I'd talk to all my friends. We would play patty cake and skip around and do hopscotch, and we like to play skip rope. And we did double dutch. My double dutch record is 25. And then I'd go to English class, which is my favorite class, even though I did not get a good grade. Someone please put me on Adderall. That's not even a joke. I genuinely need medication. My ADHD is so bad. But like, I feel like I sound like really quick. Like, guys, I kind of just did an ADHD right now. Whatever. I'm kind of cringe anyway, but like, my ADHD is really bad. I don't get good grades in anything because I'm just like, crayon, butterflies, and chocolate. My favorite color is blue. La, 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 all the time, and I like can't do anything. I'm like, I remember I think I genuinely like advocated to go into like the special ed classes because I was like I'm not gonna get a fucking good grade in anything. But like, you know, anywho, I would go to English class. It was my favorite class. I love my English teacher. Shout out my English teacher. If my English teacher is watching this, I'm so sorry. But also, hello, you're my favorite. I give her like a letter at the end of the year, and it was like, you're my favorite teacher, and I really wish you would remember my English for my next year in school. And I'm gonna miss you a lot. I'm gonna tell my children about you, some shit like that. And she said she appreciated it. She liked it. She cried lots. So I feel like very, very happy about that. But I'd go to English class, kind of around a little bit, and then I'd walk home and either like the snowstorm, or we don't get snow in this part of California, but I'd either walk home in like an absolute like it's hailing. You know that one Family Guy clip where it's like, now let's go to the Black Guy weather report. How's the weather outside of like that? It's windy.
Sounds rough, Ollie. Do you have an umbrella?
Okay, did you have an umbrella?
Where is it?
I did. Where is it?
Is there anything we can do for you?
Inside out, 2 miles away.
What kind?
Can we get you anything?
All right, we'll get on that.
Soup. What kind? Chunky. Like, that was me walking home every day. Or I'd walk home in a blistering heat. It's either one or the other. You can't really have any in the middles in California. Or at least where I am. But yeah. And I'd, like, sometimes when I'm walking home, I would try to, like, fend off my friends. Or fend off the people in general from talking to me. It's like, I'm tired and I don't want to talk to you. But if I did have plans with someone that day, I'd go and hang out with them. Surprise, I actually talk to people in real life. Thanks, Dad. I don't have friends just online. Thanks, Dad. You're really mean to me, Dad. Please stop beating me. I don't want to see you gamble anymore. That's a joke. My dad actually doesn't gamble. That's a joke. I'm sorry. That's a joke. He doesn't have enough money to gamble. But he's not poor. Actually, maybe. But like, he can afford, like, to feed me, okay? He can afford to feed me and my brother. And he cooks for me when I'm not cooking for myself. I actually like cooking for myself. I don't trust anyone else with my food. Thanks, Nana, for traumatizing me with your eggshell crunchy eggs. But I can actually cook for myself. So if I'm not cooking for myself, he cooks for me, or my grandma does. And he can afford to feed me. He doesn't beat me. Once I did go get him a beer, though. That was completely willingly, though. I don't know why I did that. It was like 2 a.m. and I was like in that state where it's like, I was like eating drywall and like huffing lead paint. And his friend was over and we were just talking and his beer is running out. And he's like, oh, my beer is running out. I can get him a new beer. And I was like, I can get it for you. I have nothing to do in my restless leg. So like, I just went into the garage and got him beer. This is going to be like either like the most insufferable podcast to listen to. I'm just like talking about like mediocre things in my life. But something like not mediocre that happened to me. I can't talk about that on the internet. Okay. I was like thinking about it and like, stupid brain. I'm like being so dead. I'm literally going to sound like an edgy 14-year-old. Actually, I am an edgy 14-year-old, but like, I digress. I'm going to sound like a edgy, like, teenager when I say this. I'm like that one audio. I feel like I sound like that one audio on TikTok. That's like, God, I'm so incel-core. I'm just so freaking incel-core. Like, I feel like I sound like that to some people, especially when I told them my music taste. It's like, oh, what do you listen to? It's like, Fried by Fluoride and, like, Negative XP, and I really like Jezebel Berkeley. Sometimes I listen to, like, Too Hollis. Is that how you say his name? Too Hollis? Let me look it up. YouTube. You know that one video of a guy, you know, like, I could trust him to say mayonnaise, though.
Mio de noche.
I kept quoting that for, like, a day and a half. And no one got it. Okay. How to pronounce to Hollis. Okay, let me see this. How to pronounce to Hollis by Learn Eternal-English.
To Hollis. To Hollis.
Oh, now they're playing music. I don't know if that music is copyrighted. Okay. Let me replay it again for the people in the back.
To Hollis.
To Hollis. I was saying it correctly. Okay. Yes. That is a day in the life of me. Okay. Number 8. Mystery theme. Want to keep your audience guessing? Have each season follow a secret theme. Tell seemingly unrelated stories and let the audience try and guess how they're linked until the reveal at the end of the season, that is. Genuinely, we're doing the mystery theme, or we're keeping the audience guessing about what the theme is, but there's actually no theme, and I'm just screaming into them like, this is unmedicated. Help, I just robbed the bank, baby. I don't want to say that. Oh, God, why did I say that?
This is unmedicated. Help, I've robbed the bank, baby. Oh, yeah, I am so Enso Core. I am so Enso Core.
Pushes my glasses up. I actually don't have my glasses on right now. I probably should. I'm staring at like 2 different screens right now. They're blue light glasses. Again, I don't want to sound like a fucking loser when I say this, but I do stare at my phone screen a lot. Whether it's like productive for productive reasons or not. Don't ask me how I could be productive on my phone. I'll immediately blank out and shoot myself. Number 9, business. Skipping. I don't know anything about business. I'm sure my mom's boyfriend has told me about like business before and like stuff like that. Bitcoin, financing, taxes. He does taxes for a living, so he probably said something about taxes. And I just kind of like stared into the void, just like devoid of life. You know in the cartoons and their soul leaves their body and there's like a husk of a human left. Their like soul floats up into heaven. That's me basically. Like my soul floats up into heaven where there's like, I don't know what my heaven would look like. Probably like lots of food, but like good food. I haven't had like, I'm not saying like I haven't had a good meal. Like I haven't eaten in a million years, but I haven't had like a quality meal. When I mean quality meal, like I want like a big, juicy, like 5-star steak. Like I'm not saying like I'm a shit cook, and people in this house aren't a shit cook. I'm just saying, I want to sit down at a Red Lobster and eat some cheesy biscuits. That's all I want. Red Lobster itself is mid, I just want cheesy biscuits. Or some sushi. I could really go for some sushi. If you like sushi, and you have a lot of money to spend, because it's kind of expensive, go to Kura Revolving Sushi Bar. Me putting an image on screen. It's really good. Their sushi's actually really good. It's pricey, but it's actually really good. They did a collaboration with Pikmin, and they had like little keychains, because if you eat enough, like if you eat like 15 plates, I think, you can like get a free little gacha ball. And I didn't eat 15 plates all by myself. I was with a group of people for my birthday. And when I mean a group of people, I mean my stepmom and my grandma. But we ate plates, and then I got like a free little keychain, and I nearly sobbed and cried and shit my pants. It was a red Pikmin, and I lost it, and literally for the whole day, I wore it, like hung on my glasses. And I got home and showed it to my dad. I was like, Dad, look at my son. It's my Pikmin. It's my red Pikmin. I was very happy. But yeah, go to Kura. I feel like sushi. Like they're good. They're really good. Like that's actually my heaven. My heaven would just be like infinite credit card Kura. That sounds amazing. Okay, number 12. Actually, no, I didn't even do 11. Okay, how to make it funny. Like how to basic. That's already been done. 12. Book club / book reviews. If you're in love with books, consider starting a podcast book club with your friends, a best friend, or a rotating slate of guests. In my opinion, I think Dostoevsky yaps a lot in his books. Number 13, book recommendations. Oh, I have a good book recommendations. Don't read Milk and Honey by Ruby Kaur. That book is I think you should read any book by Dostoevsky. I really like that. Read the DSM. I don't know. I read my mom's library, and all of her books are like, cause she like works in mental health, so like all of her books are like Borderline personality disorder, a deep dive. The psychological science behind self-harm. How smoking affects your mental health. So it's like, all of my reading catalog is just like, like the DSM-5? I don't know, read the DSM-5. It's a good read. I read a book that I borrowed from the high school next to the middle school I used to go to. I think it's called like Personality Disorders. I don't know who the author is. Let me look that up really quick. It was really good. It was actually really good. Personality Disorders. Personality Disorders book. It was a really good book on personality disorders. I don't know how outdated or like not outdated it is. I don't even know if it was that good, but I enjoyed reading it. And it was at my reading level, I guess. I can't find the book right now. But it's a book about disorders, personality disorders. But yeah. Number 14. Did I read number 13? Yes. Number 14. Comedy and funny podcast topics ideas. People love to laugh. If you're if you're a budding stand-up, but your comedy chops to use with a podcast show, invite different guests to try your jokes or to test turn events with a comedic twist. I don't trust myself with that. This is, again, like a mediocre thing that's like not even that funny. My comedy is just so bad. I'm sorry. Like my mom, again, I don't really think my mom was a trusted source for my humor, because I kind of sit on my phone, like, scratching my balls and, like, scrolling on Twitter all day, or, like, scrolling on... I'm not gonna actually say that. That sounds like I'm flexing it. I scroll a lot on the internet, okay? I scroll a lot on the internet. So, like, my humor is just, like, internet reference, music reference, internet reference, meme reference, outdated meme reference, music reference, media reference, over and over, or just, like, racist shit, I don't know. I'm a boy in high school. What do you want me to do? Not be racist? That sounds really bad out of context. I'm not racist. Or at least to a degree I'm not? I don't know. I don't think you can be like not completely racist. Hey, listen, if you're a person of color, you can still be racist. There's this one like video. You hear that one video of a lady where it's like, how racist are you on a scale to 1 to 10? And she's like, oh, definitely a 10. But yeah, that video where the lady is like, actually, I cannot be racist because I'm a person of color. Yes, you can. I have met plenty of racist people of color. My Nana is so racist, and she's Filipino. I probably get it from her. A lot of Filipino people I've met are kind of like racist, I'm not gonna lie. Including myself. Okay, everyone is a little bit racist. Especially if you're white. I'm sorry, if you're white, you're racist, your racism percentage just goes up by at least 5% minimum. I'm sorry. This is coming from a white person who's currently living with the white side of their family. Or at least like a white passing. I was raised Asian, but I look very white. All of my, aunts said I was white. Or not said I was white. I'm white. Yeah, of course. It said I looked very white. I don't look anything like my mom or my Nana. I look like my dad, basically. But, I need to probably cut that out of the video. Actually, no, this is me uncensored. You know that one scene from like Class of '09 where she's like, this is the Emily is like, this is the me, this is the real me, this is the real me. Yeah, no, this is the real me. Maybe I will censor the video just for like comedic effect. Just like the little bleeps, just like it's Family Guy episode or something. I don't know, just for fun. It'd be fun to edit. But, back on track to racism. Not everyone is completely like pure not racist. Everyone's a little bit racist. If you've never wanted to say the N-word, maybe don't use that spray for that, okay? If you've never wanted to say the N-word in your entire life, you're lying. There's no way someone has never gone their entire life, at least having the temptation to just drop an N-bomb. Even alone in your room, it's you have the temptation. It doesn't even matter if you're not white. If you if you're Asian, if you're black, if you're American, if you're European, if you're Australian, I don't know. Like, it doesn't matter what part of the world you're from or what color your skin is. You've had that temptation to say the N-word at least once. And if you say no, you're lying. And this is what I mean by everyone's at least a little bit racist. White people are racist by 5% more, and the 5% is a minimum. Number 15, top 10 lists. Here are my top 10 things in no particular order. Number 1, my number 1 favorite thing is, top 10 favorite things? My number 1 favorite thing, my number 1 favorite thing is, I don't know, actually, what is my favorite thing, number 1? I'm looking around my room to see things I like. My number 1 favorite thing is music. Actually, genuinely, that's not a good spurt for this. Oh, why do I not have like a beaming with happiness sprite? Do I have one? I have another avatar here. Oh yeah, okay, we can use this guy to show me beaming with happiness. I don't know who this guy is, but I love music. I genuinely would not be here where I am today with music. I would be lying if I said I hated music. I love music of all shapes and types. Like, music is just a genuinely amazing thing that, like, life has brought to us. There are so many different, like, genres of music that, like, are so unique and so different. And, like, there's so many genres out there. What's not to, like, there's a genre out there for everyone. I will guarantee you. There's a genre out there for everyone. Like, even if you, like, I don't know, like, music is genuinely just so awesome. Not the movie that Sia made. Not the movie that Sia made. Music is just amazing. There's music out there for everyone. There's a genre. There's so many genres. There's like over 200 genres. What is not to love about music, man? Anywho, my number 2 favorite thing is My Little Pony. I think the magic of friendship is a genuinely beautiful thing that I think we need now, especially now as a society. Magic of friendship goes beyond just being buddy-buddy with everyone and just like, I don't know, it's so much more than just optimism and being friends with everyone, like your kindergarten teacher tells you to. It's about camaraderie and working together with people that you may not even like to strive for something better. If you're in a sticky situation, you have nothing to do other than to work together. As someone who is fairly pessimistic and nihilistic, I think pessimism and nihilism is one of the worst things to happen to us, the human race. And of course we can't live in a utopia, but I think we would be a little better off with a little less pessimism. And I think that comes with the magic of friendship. Again, it's not just about being buddy-buddy with everyone. It's about just being a decent human being. Just because you don't like someone doesn't mean you can't, like, be nice to them. Your actions and your words have effect on others. You can't just sticks and stones may break my bones, but your words will never hurt me out of any situation. Words hurt. And you have that choice to not hurt someone. That's not gonna stop me from calling someone a faggot, though. My number 3 favorite thing is, what is my number 3 favorite thing? My water bottle. I love my water bottle. I take it with me all around the house. It's like always with me. The straw is really up because I chew on it all the time and I like bite on it. But I love her. It's actually my dad's because my old one broke. It was one my mom got me for Easter. It had cinnamon roll on it. It had a really fun texture on it. And I like to like scratch it when I was bored and like rub my hands on it. It felt really nice against my hands, sensory thing, you know. And yeah, it felt really nice. And every time I get thirsty and my throat is dry, I'm on a call with someone and I'm talking a lot. My throat gets dry. My water bottle's always here for me. When I get a tummy ache, sometimes it's because I haven't drinking enough water. And my water bottle's always here to cheer me up. And here's some appreciation for water bottles all around the world. I have a water bottle that I use specifically for my juices. That sounds like a euphemism. No, it's not. I use it for like my lemonade, and sometimes I have orange juice or like fruit punch. And I also have a water bottle at my mom's house. It has Disney characters on it. It was given to me. I wouldn't have got it if I had Disney characters. If I knew I was getting a water bottle with Disney characters on it, I'm not that kind of nerd. But yes, you can be a nerd and like Disney. You can nerd out about Disney, okay? You can nerd about basically any topic. I'm sorry, that's kind of off track. I just wanted to say that. But yeah, I wouldn't have like gotten it if it like had Disney characters on it. I don't know. Like I wouldn't have gotten that willingly, you know? But it was given to me by my mom's old roommate when she was moving out. Need to get rid of shit. And I like the way it feels on my hands. That's all I have to say. But I love water bottles. Like they're always there for me. Let me take a sip from my water bottle right now.
Delicious.
Anyhow, my top 4 favorite thing is cats and animals. Not dogs though. Dogs are kind of annoying. I hate dogs. Not to be dog phobic or anything, but I hate dogs. They all stink. I'm sorry. But my top 4 favorite thing is cats. And in animals, I'm a big fan of my favorite land animals are cats, possums, rats and ferrets and chinchillas. Me and my mom officially have a pet, unofficially have a pet opossum. We named it Fish, or at least I named it Fish. It's not like coming into our house or like letting us pet it, but it does come into our porch and sometimes I feed it. But for sea animals, I'm a big fan of orcas and dolphins. Like, they're really cool. You know, they're such highly intelligent animals. It's hard to believe that we're at the top of the food chain as far as intelligence goes. Because, oh my god, they're such smart animals. I don't know. I think a dolphin could guy up easily. Have you seen the that goes down in SeaWorld? Like, holy they're intelligent. Like, they kill people all the time. Like, okay, I sound like those, like, true crime girls again, but, like, they're, like, again, they're truly so smart. I love dolphins and orcas. And I'm gonna preface this phrase by saying, I know dolphins are a mammal. They are not a fish. But my catchphrase and my slogan is, if I was a dolphin, I'd be a fish. Or the alternative, if I was a fish, I'd be a dolphin. I think everyone needs their own catchphrase. And that leads me to number 5. Number 5, my top 5 favorite thing, my fifth favorite thing is catchphrases. I think everyone needs a catchphrase. Like, what's not to love about a good catchphrase? You know? Like, it's just something you say all the time. In the 4th grade, I used to say, I eat children. I don't know why. It was just a thing I said. I'm not even joking. I have a necklace somewhere that's in a rainbow that says I eat children. It's somewhere in, like, a bin with all my necklaces and, like, bracelets. I told you I have a jewelry hoarding problem. But, yeah, I used to say I eat children all the time. And, like, my mom would, like, get mad at me and, like, I was like, stop that. Stop that. That's, like, not a good thing to say. Because someone's gonna, like, I don't even know I should get mad at me for that. But you got mad at me and you would be like, you can just, like, help our disrupt the bank. You need to stop saying I hate children. That's horrible and concerning and disgusting. And my nan would get mad at me and she'd be like, that's such a like, oh, this house, it's horrible, it's horrible, it's horrible. But I don't really care. I had fun saying it. That's why everyone needs catchphrases. They're just fun to say. My number 6 favorite thing is winter. I really like getting bundled up and, like, sitting next to the fireplace. And once it was, like, raining really hard outside, and me and my friend sat down and watched a scary movie, and it was really nice. Like, we were just, like, sitting in a blanket, and, like, my mom was, like, doing her work, and me and my friend were just, like, sitting in our living room, just, like, watching a scary movie, and it was really fun. And we had a lot of fun, just, like, sitting in silence, watching this dumb movie. Shout out to Scary Movie. It's not one of my favorite things, but, like, it's like, maybe, like, 35th favorite thing. As much as I love to hate on things, I also like to love things. I'm just a man with a lot of love in my heart. But hatred also. Yeah, that's my sixth favorite thing. Burped again. But, yeah, winter. I really just like winter. Also, when it gets like really foggy outside, I love it. Oh my gosh. I remember on New Year's, I literally had nothing planned. Or like at least not a lot of plans. Like on January 1st, I didn't have a lot of plans. So my mom and her boyfriend took me out on a hike, and then I kind of just went home and then went out on a walk, and it was super foggy and no one was out. And there were like no cars, no other people going out for a walk or a run. And it was quiet, and it was like the best walk I've ever taken in my entire life. It was like, the atmosphere was so weird. And it was just like, literally no one is out here besides me. Like, realistically, if someone drove by, they'd probably look at me and be like, wow, that guy's weird for just walking in the middle of, it's New Year, it's foggy outside, why would you want to be out in this weather? It's cold. But it's like, it was awesome. I don't know, I had my headphones in, and the music, but the music just really matched the vibe. I was really digging it. Anywho, my seventh favorite thing is, talking. I think I need to get a friend that would just let me just yap for like an hour. I mean, that's why I have this thing going on. This, really long recording. It's been going on for 16 minutes and 18 seconds, 19 seconds, 20 seconds, 21 seconds. Yeah, 24 seconds, 25 seconds, 26, 27 seconds, 29 seconds, 30 seconds, 31 seconds, 32 seconds. Yeah, I like talking a lot. Even though I'm a very awkward person in real life, if you get to know me, I'll probably still be really awkward. But if you lube me up, I'll probably just be oily and very awkward. Actually, I don't know where I was going with that. But I do like to talk. I do like to talk, especially to people, because they can actually give me responses. Okay, maybe I do need to get friends. Okay. I'm sorry. My number 8 favorite thing is, Jezebel Gebergerbly. Again, this is in no particular order, but I really like Jezebel Gebergerbly. Her album helped me get through a pretty rough breakup. I wouldn't say it's a really rough, but I was having a rough time. It helped me get through a breakup. And I really like her Giblin album and her Geberger album. Quarter Pounder is literally me. If you say otherwise, I'm coming into your house with a gun and I'm going to kill you. My 9th favorite thing is, drawing. I enjoy to draw, and I like making character designs with no particular rhyme or reason. I really like making overcomplicated character designs. Yeah, I really like drawing. Me draw a lot. I'm really sad that my iPad is broken. Every time I show someone my iPad, or try to show someone the drawing on my iPad, they're like, wow, who punched your iPad? It was me. That's only like a half joke. Okay. Anywho, my 10th favorite thing is blankets. I like it when it's a cold, snowy day. Except I don't get snow here because I live in city of California. I live in a city of California. I'm not going to say what. I don't want to dox myself, but I live in a city in a state called California. And it doesn't snow here. I wish I lived in Tahoe, even though it's really expensive there. I'd probably not thrive, but I kind of like Tahoe. It's very nice up there. I like their vibe. But I like to bundle up in some blankets with a hot drink, a hot beverage. Call me a trend hopper, but I've liked matcha since before the trend, so I like matcha, so maybe like a nice matcha tea, or like a green tea, or maybe a like hot cocoa or a hot coffee, a warm drink for my little beddy, and I'd sit down and watch YouTube, or maybe I watch a movie, and I sit there with my warm beverage and my beautiful fleece blankets, but I actually don't know what material my blankets are. My fluffy warm blankets, and I have a dandy old time. Okay. I think this is the end of the podcast, because it's like officially like hit an hour of me just screaming into the void. So, thank you for watching episode 0.25 of Help I Just Rubbed a Bank's podcast. Help I Just Rubbed a Podcast. This episode has been awesome. I have been gooning this entire time. I've also been edging this entire time. I have not came in the past hour. This beats my official editing record. Have a wonderful day. I need to come.